Hey guys, Paul here, PABrewNews. House is in the background. The old dirty shack. Kids and I had a campfire last night, throwing some axes, having some fun. Gonna do a walk the creek a little bit today, out and about with PABrewNews. Exercising's back on, going to the gym almost every night. Almost. I got a new position at my company non-disclosed for company standards, but I have supervisor now technically, so even though I insisted to make sure I was still allowed to work and help and do all these things and train people, I get a salary pay now, so I'm allowed to leave the premises for a set amount of time. It's not a long time, but it's enough for me to do, 20-25 minutes on the treadmill at the gym every night, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but it's something. So already did a good job doing that, maxing out the treadmill incline at 15, which at first was rough, but all of a sudden it's gotten pretty much easier, and do it about 3.5 miles an hour. I'm walking down here. People have a nice pond. It's a cabin. They're not here. That's my closest neighbor. The other neighbor's a quarter mile down the road or something like that. But they let me fish the pond because I was here way before them. They're new owners, and let my kids fish there, even though they won't let anybody else fish there. But I thought that was pretty nice of them. If you treat people nice, they're usually pretty cool. Water's crystal clear right now. Trout season's coming up next month. Looking forward to it, so I figured I'd see what the conditions were like. Looks like the storms have taken down some trees. Here's the creek. I don't see anything. I don't know if they stocked it already. That tree fell down. Usually I walk around. I'll just walk you this way quick. Getting into the idea of camping again too. Really don't do enough stuff outside anymore. I'm stuck inside, stuck doing this, stuck doing that. So nice little cliff kind of goes off here. It's not that deep, but it'd be great for pickerel. So this is the creek in the woods that run on the other side of my property, across the street. This is up around, but it's nice. There's always deer here, there's always buck here, bear here, turkeys. It's not my property, but the kids will have fun. Kids can get away with anything. The kids will have fun later when they grow up, if they want to do stuff and hang out and play in the creek. Nobody really comes here, so I doubt really anybody's going to get anybody in trouble. So, but this side we're okay with. They actually opened up this whole area, this creek, for anybody to fish at, which is really nice of them again. I've got pretty wet in this creek already. Back when I had dogs, they'd run away. So sometimes I would just walk the creeks trying to see about finding them, and I've somersaulted on my head more times than I can care to say. So there you go. But this is the exact same place that, yes, a lot of trees fell down, so it kind of muddled up my usual paths I take to get down to the creek. Whew. I think talking's more strenuous than walking right now. There we go. Still all broken. I think they cleared this themselves. Come down through. Sorry, bouncing all around. You don't need to look at me. There's some deer path coming through here for sure. I lost a really good pair of pliers I've had for a long time. I was using to take out of the hooks out of the trout mouth. Fell out of my pocket somewhere, but it's been flooded through here, so they're probably gone. Like I said, I don't know if they actually stocked yet or not. But 2018 was a pretty damn good year for trout. Here's where usually I do most of it, right in this stretch. Don't see anything too crazy right now. They started stocking parts of Columbia County, but I don't know if they got this far yet. I don't really see anything moving around. But of course they camouflage themselves pretty good too. Yeah, just out and about. And I start doing this, and I start hiking again, and start getting them out and about. Going up to Ricketts Glen again, see the waterfalls, those things. People did ask me, hey, do more out and about videos, do this, do that. So, okay, I will. I'm gonna grow the beard out and get the beard going again, I think. Since I'm a lonely hermit in the woods, I better look the part. So, gonna probably remove 3 of these teeth, beard out, spit in a bucket. Yep, all the way, hardcore. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much already. I don't know. I don't think they stocked this area yet. Pretty cool back here, though. Everything's hanging and dead and crazy and creepy and cool. It's been a really mild winter. I had wood I got from work and stuff, stacked it all up. Well, threw it in a pile anyway. Haven't had that much time to be organized, but didn't use any of it. It's really quite mild. Crack. So here it is. Last night, kids and I had a chance, because I've been off for the next 2 days. Kids and I had a chance to have the bonfire, had some food, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, if I get paid, since I'm salary now, I should be able to get paid regardless. But salary, barbecue, beer, bonfires, yeah, that sounds okay. I'll take a couple weeks off. That's fine. I don't mind that. That's okay. Please, for safety's sakes, please quarantine me at my house for 3 weeks. That's fine. Especially if this thing was stocked with trout. I'm not going to say I would take trout out of the creek before trout season. Of course, I would never do that. Would never say that. Little bird. But I think fish would be on the menu. Let's just say that. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I thought it was going to rain, so I didn't know if I could take a walk. So I just got out of the shower and fuck yeah. Growing the sides out a little bit. Probably going to shave them again. Kind of got used to it, if you know what I mean. I did it when I was drunk the first time. Shaved a little bit, and I'm like, whoa, that's weird. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. So then I said, fuck it, let's go for it. And I started to shave the sides, kind of like a almost Liberty Spike kind of style. So probably have to do Liberty Spikes at some point in time this year for like Halloween or something. But yeah, I'm growing it out right now. The beard was part of that grow out. I'm supposed to be shooting a film in April. I'm not sure how that's going. I have to get people involved. My buddy Rob, he wrote a film, and I'm supposed to play the killer, which, you know, hey, that's good. Choke a bitch. But you know, he wrote a film, and I'm supposed to be in it. But we're trying to get other people involved. Unfortunately, where we live, it might not seem hard, you know, family, friends, and whatnot, but it seems incredibly difficult to get a cast of people to fit your film, especially if you have a demographic you're trying to fit. It's, you know, age demographic and stuff like that. So hopefully things will transpire. I bought a shit ton. That's a big ass squirrel. I can see it from here. It's way far away. I bought a shit ton of filming equipment over the last couple months because I want to start doing it too. I've wrote so many screenplays, it's stupid. So I'd like to actually get those into fruition as well. So we'll see. I have a channel up called No Budget Trash Productions on YouTube. where I just do a quick informal equipment video, because I want to really push home the fact that you don't need money to make a film. For instance, I have a phone. You have a camera on your phone. Make a film, if you know what I mean. There's editing software on your phone. There's free apps you can download on your phone. Make a film. Do that. Have fun. Don't care. So that's what No Budget Trash is all about. I do realize that one of the things I realized was in making films and stuff, writing films, is thinking big, thinking too big. They're like, okay, I need this, this, and this, and this, and this. The next thing you know, I get done writing a screenplay that needs 70 people, 16 horses, and like, whoa, what happened? So I did some other screenplays that involve like 3 people and a tuna fish. So I mean, it's a lot easier to understand. Just wrote 2 girls in a cup, if you know what I mean. And then there you go. Now you have a film, and it's within your budget. So, is it two guys in a sandbox? Woo! But yeah. So you've seen this road before in many of my videos. This is the road that goes by my house, and then there's the road that goes up there. So treadmills are something that I noticed I can do great on a treadmill, but actually walking is still kind of a tiring thing. Like actually hiking, actually walking, actually running. You could do treadmills every day, and it's awesome, and you feel great doing it, and you do it, and it gets easier and easier and easier. Then you go for an actual hike, and you're like, why am I you know what I mean? That's what I am right now. I'm already winded, and I really haven't done anything. But I'm not talking on a treadmill. Here's the pond. Geese were here. I don't know where they are right now. Hell, the frost cleared up so well, we really didn't have any. The geese might be damn near to their original stomping ground by now. So there might be another film of me. I don't know. I don't know if you want to see this or not, but I'm thinking about trying to build a hunting blind this year in my woods. There's some of my woods. There's a tree that's chopped in half and fell over there, and there's a bunch of downed trees in my woods too. I got to try to clear up. Might use them to help build the hunting blind, but yeah, part of me was thinking about just doing some films like that, mixing them with the out and about, trying to build the hunting blind, see how I can get it, build a wood stove instead of just getting wood stove. I have a wood stove in the basement, but it's just too damn big. So thinking about building a makeshift wood stove just so I can put it in the hunting blind, so little resonating warmth in when it actually does get bitch tits cold out here. At least I'll have something to snuggle up with while I'm in my hunting shack. So usually I've just always been doing the I don't know, you can't say traditional, because traditional woodsmen, they had kits and stuff, but I usually did find something to sit on and just hunker on the cold ground and sit and get some piles, you know what I mean? So it's usually how I do hunting. So trying to get that next step up. Bought some stuff here too for camping, hiking. The girls, they're getting older now, but they're still dad's friend. You know what I mean? They don't hate their dad yet, so that's good. There's the other neighbor way up there. But they still like me. They still want to hang out with me, which is good. So I got some sleep systems and stuff in play coming in the mail, and so we can go camping. They want to go camping this year. They want to go to Gettysburg like always and go to the hotels and the toy stores and all that stuff and spend all my money. But they want to go camping too. Cover bridge. They want to go camping too, so I got some military sleep systems. Comes with 3 sleeping bags. I got some hammocks just in case. Waterproof tarps. Bullshit like that. Just set up primitive camping tents, stuff like that. I'm not really big into buying a whole tent and setting it all the fuck up. Give me a rope and give me a tarp and just nail some sticks in, you know, lean-to kind of shit. I'm more into that. Simple and easy. Probably once the girls go back to school, it might be too late. I was kind of thinking, there's some ice over there still, just clinging to the rocks, but usually these are caked with icicles and stuff. Looks really cool. I was thinking about taking a ride up to the mountains, like the real mountains, and I understand they're not Montana mountains, I've been there, or Washington mountains, I've been there, but for us, it's mountains. And up on the top of the mountains, there's these giant rock formations. And if you get here just about now, this time of year, especially when we have a brutal winter, in between the rocks, it's all this blue ice. And it looks really cool. I know it doesn't sound very exciting, but I think it's cool. So probably take a ride up there. But right now I have the girls, so I have to see if they're going to want to do that too. Try to do stuff when I have them to do stuff where they're cool with it, if you know what I mean. Right now, and they're growing up now, they're getting big, so that's why I'm taking this little half-mile back and forth, just out and about, because the end of my property stops a little bit by the covered bridge. So now I'm just off where my property line stops. So probably gonna walk maybe another 20 seconds, 20 minutes, not 20 minutes, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, then backtrack. Just making a little 20-minute impromptu video saying what's going on with me, all that crap. Limiting the beer for financial reasons and for health reasons, obviously. You do that when you diet, that's a standard thing. I want to start getting rid of this fucking massive gut I have. Peter, the Clueless Drinker, was just saying that in his last video about, having a shirt that he could easily button, and now having a shirt he could not even get those buttons close. So, a little bend in the creek. I've been looking, I don't see any, in the still portions, I don't really see anything, signs of trout or anything yet, so I don't think they stocked yet, so we'll see. But yeah, definitely have to get this. So I have 2 or 3 vests at the house. One's like what's that, lambskin, where it's like buck color, lambskin color on the outside, and then white fluffy in the middle vest that I used to be able to completely button, and now it's like 16 inches away from those buttons. How the fuck do you do that? And then I had a leather vest too that I wore in a lot of my black metal videos and shit. Again, those buttons aren't anywhere near where they used to be, or the buttons are in the same spot, but my gut just not letting them meet in the middle. So time to get in shape. All that horse shit. It's not very exciting. I don't think these videos are very exciting. No, there's nothing intriguing or exciting about these videos, but I did hear some response of do more. So here's more. There you go. A lot of masochistic people on my channel as subscribers. I was told basically maybe because it is a fact, my channel's a bit, it doesn't seem diverse, but my channel's a little bit too diverse because of the painting, the Maniacs Meet, the Out and About with PABrewNews, and then the beer reviews. But managing like 5 different channels, that's a little bit much for me. I'm not exactly super motivated at times, so I think the one that would do the best probably as a separate channel would probably be the painting ones, because that's a demographic that really might not be into beer, if you know what I mean, the most. So I'm trying to hold the fucking thing up like this. I have a GoPro. I bought a GoPro. I just don't know how to use it. So selfie stick GoPro. Yeah, I might try that. I have to start using my equipment anyway, so I might try that. I got a GoPro 4, GoPro Hero 4, something like that. I got the whole thing with like attachments and bullshit for like 80 bucks, which is, I thought was pretty good price, because I think they're like $250 or something like that when brand new, all said and done. But yeah, I got a gimbal, and just, unfortunately, the one thing I'm really good at doing is spending money on shit. That is what I'm good at. I'm not good with implementing the shit I've bought and like utilizing it for what it's good for, but buying the shit I'm good at. That's the, like, if you need something to get done, I'll buy all your shit, but then you need to get it done, if you know what I mean, to make my money back, you know. That would be the good thing. It's like I told Rob, the aforementioned Rob that's making the movie, I'm like, if you need shit, I got it. Let's do this shit, you know what I mean? I've got the stuff to do the job. Now we do the job. So it's one of those kind of fun things. Whew. Spring cleaning is almost in time. I thought I'd have my house, the inside of my house, a little bit more done than I would right now, but then reality sets in, and you work 68 hours a week. How the hell are you doing anything? I don't know, because all I do is work and sleep and eat. Well, work and sleep, eat at work, work and sleep, work and sleep, work and sleep. So I got to do a slight little bit more of cleaning and living mixed into work and sleep. So that's the plan. I got to try to figure that out. I got a pay increase, but I mean, it's a really good salary job because I get OT too. And a lot of salary jobs are just dead set salary jobs. But I only get straight pay for my OT, which is not normal usually, because I got, you know, it was only maybe like a $4 raise, which isn't a lot. So I was used to working 60 hours, but then I would get time and a half for my OT. Now I only get straight time for my OT. So it's a balancing act. Can I take time off? Can I take time off? Right now, I'm saying no. I still have to work 60 hours a week right now, but I need to focus my efforts at the moment to stop buying bullshit. Yeah. Stop buying bullshit. So stop getting inspired by YouTube videos and buying everything. Stop. Well, one thing, I've had extra money because my truck broke its drive shaft. And since it's happened, I haven't had time to fix it. I bought the drive shaft. It's on the back of the truck at the garage. But every time I go, hey, I'm coming over, hey, something happens with him, something happens with me, we can't make it happen. So hopefully we can make that happen. Downside is I'll have a truck again that I'm dumping $120 of gas into every week. The reason I figured out, oh my God, why do I have all this money all of a sudden that I could feed my hobbies with, is because I've been driving my mother's RAV4, or Edge, sorry, and it's like $40 a week in gas instead of $120. So there's $60 every week that's just accumulating, that I was, living, actually, like, oh, it's okay, we have enough money for food. It's okay, kids, you can buy that toy. It's okay, I can buy a camera. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But that tree's gonna come down. I need to cut that down. At some point in time, it's got woodpecker holes all through it. I don't want that falling in the road, But that's gonna end here. As soon as I get that car fixed, it's gonna go right back to $5 a day food limit and no expenditures, no overexpending on stuff, no overbuying stuff. It's gonna go right back to that. So there's positives, there's negatives. You gotta take the good with the bad. I mean, that's kind of how it is. Yeah, I don't know if this was an entertaining video or not. I doubt it. I really doubt it. This used to be all encompassed by trees. I mean, it was a big circle of trees. I have little fire torches on the trees here, and used to be cattle skulls on the trees tied up, so it was like a little cool black metal area. We shot the goat video here, at the Funeral Dust 666 YouTube page. So yeah, the black metal page that some people don't know I own or have is that was the one I first started YouTube with, was the Funeral Dust 666 page. Yeah, we shot the goat video here and all that good stuff. Got a food plot I'm working on over here in the background that way, and I'm gonna probably make my hunting blind. I'm gonna build a shack probably up there where it levels out a bit. It doesn't really level out, so I have to make stilts and do all the shit, and it'll look down that way into the middle, not to the side where the road is obviously, but down my woods. So obviously I have very limited areas to properly hunt safely. Safety is the key. You don't want any accidents or stuff like that, so I have to run the kind of perpendicular length of the woods when it's my line of fire. But when you got a shotgun, you got 30 yards anyway, and after that you got nothing, so it's definitely safe. Thinking about I got some crossbows I want to play with too. Thinking about pulling the crossbow out. I haven't had my archery tag in a while. Usually I got muzzleloader, so might do some out and about hunting videos too. Take the muzzleloader out, take the archery, especially when I get the cabin going, the little, not cabin, hunting shack going, the blind, hunting blind, GoPro video, do black powder loading and do that video, and then do crossbow archery video, stuff like that. All legal, all licensed, documented, seasonal, good stuff. But I don't know. I have so many hobbies and things I like to do and stuff that I don't have a really good chance to do it. So now that I'm focusing on getting that shit done, I don't mind. I like the idea of kind of sharing it too. So, but again, I don't want to start 16 different channels. That might be too much. I don't know, but some people might want to watch it. Because if I'm not doing it all the time, so I had a back mountain DIY page I started too. I was trying to experiment with rocket mass heaters, more like sustainable living bullshit like that. So I started screwing with them. I made 2 rocket mass heaters, and I started my own page called Back Mountain DIY. And it just, because that's stuff you have to dedicate yourself to do all the time. And because that dedication obviously couldn't be there because I had all this other stuff doing, all the other hobbies, music and working and blah, 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 blah. I don't even remember the password to that. I don't even remember how to get on it at all, I don't think. So this is why I don't want to make 1,000 different YouTube pages. Because to me, it's just a little cumbersome, it's a little overwhelming, a little taxing on my schedule, on my brain cells, because some people are really good at organizing, focusing, getting shit done. I'm a bundle of chaos wrapped in mayhem. That's me. I don't focus well. I don't, not ADD problems, but I just have such a hectic life, and I just kind of throw things everywhere. I'm a little overwhelmed. I think I'm old enough and wise enough and humble enough to say I'm overwhelmed with life and bullshit. So sometimes a little bit of responsibility and hassle out of the normal range of what I'm dealing with is a bit too much at times, if that makes any sense. Part of me was thinking about trimming, like pulling this to a goatee to help it grow faster. I've heard if you do this, it'll grow a little bit. I gotta trim all this stuff off right there to make it more uniformed. But then part of me says, fuck it, just grow everything out. Just absolutely fuck it, grow everything out. One of those kind of deals. So, but I can't grow. I can't trim and be. I'm trying to be neat and stuff because I had meetings I had to go to and interviews and stuff. So it is trimmed. I did trim it, but I can't trim too much because, like I said, I have to do that movie, so I have to be as disheveled as humanly possible because I'm supposed to be a escaped mental patient and stuff. And they're not gonna give a mental. I just thought about because I went in got long hair, but I got this side growing out. It's gonna be all disheveled and stuff, because they're not gonna give you a razor or something like that. They're not gonna sit you down and cut your hair for you and stuff. You're gonna get a little. I have a feeling that in certain establishments, you're probably gonna get a little disheveled in the process of being interned for how many goddamn decades. Obviously, it's not gonna be. I mean, I'm not gonna look like I've been in there for 15 years, but let's just say they only cut your hair once every 5. Well, there you go. If you know what I mean. So, yeah, just kind of give you a little what's up, what's going on. Beer reviews. Well, I might do some outside beer reviews now. I mean, it's perfect weather to sit here and just enjoy a beer. I just started the dungeon back up too, so I'm really happy about that. The dungeon's been pretty good to me. I got lighting. I actually got lighting. I think the videos look brighter, but they don't look too bright. I don't think they look too bright, but they're pretty bright. I mean, people seem to like that. I mean Joe on the Beer Patrol, he's getting subbers like out the amazing waz. I mean, it's just people are just throwing panties at him with subscribers, which is awesome. His lighting is fantastic. I think his audio, his lighting, most of it's just him, because he's a very likable person and stuff like that, and easy to hear, and blah blah blah. He's informed about the beer reviews, but I do think he has a pretty good setup as well. So I'm trying to. I was buying lighting for the. It's one of those things you don't think about when you're doing it. You're buying lighting for the movies. You're doing all this for the movies. You're doing all that for the movies. Here I am the whole time making technically films, vlogs, of video vlogs, and not using any of that shit to enhance what I'm doing in the video, into the vlogging world. I'm like, well, fuck, I guess I'll put some lighting up. And I think it did make the dungeon look much nicer overall. You can actually see the can art. You could do this. I had to play with it because it was way too fucking bright at first, so I had to change the bulbs out, fuck with it here and there. The lava lamp's just something funny and cool. It was actually supposed to go behind me when we're not doing the Maniacs Meet podcast, but again, way too lazy to move shit around right now. And actually it doesn't reach, the cord doesn't reach, so I guess I'd have to unplug it every time. So I don't know, I'm just here sitting shooting the shit. We're gonna go for breakfast. It's actually early in the morning. It's only like 7 something or 8 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, just gonna start the day. The kids, I got bags in my house like a motherfucker. I just look old, and people tell me how old I look. Like, wow, you look like you're about 50. I'm like, oh, cool, that's awesome. So that's good. I get lots of great insults about my age, so that's good. Keep it up. That's probably why I can't get a girlfriend. It's one of those other amazing. And you know what? Part of me doesn't want one, because part of me just likes the old, miserable, bitter, lonely hermit thing. I think it's working out pretty well for me. So there you go. Here, Blue Jay. Bastard Blue Jays. So I guess. Oh, and I have new kittens. I have 7 new kittens. I'll probably, if I do another out and about with PABrewNews thing, I'll probably throw the kittens on there. People like kittens. Out and about with PABrewNews kittens / there you go. So I'll probably do a little, maybe at the start of clearing out some space up there and moving skids up to start kind of building a base for the hunting cabin. I'll show the kittens before then, because that's fine. They're about almost 3 weeks old, so they're still in like kind of new kitten area. Already bought milk and stuff, and I've been trying to feed them when the mom doesn't feel like feeding them, so they should be all right. I just one of those things. I'm a miserable, bitter, horrible person, but baby animals, you gotta help the people that can't help themselves. You know what I mean? It's one of those weird ass things. And then then I'll bitch that they're there later. Goddamn cats everywhere, fucking pieces of shit. Oh look, more kittens. Let me take care of them. I'm an asshole. Okay, I'm an idiot. Anyway, this has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers.